We're back, we're back, we're back. Episode 9 of the Sonia Ron podcast. Guys, can you tell that it's drastically different times on either side of the screen right now?
Yeah, there is a dungeon of darkness. I like to call this my dungeon of darkness. You might be worried about me. Don't be. I'm sort of like feeling this vibe of like death and despair, and yet here I shine. So like,
I
yeah.
also would like to say I think your outfits have gotten more Brooklyn every episode.
No, and I know, like, I literally see it because, like, these glasses, like, I was out in Williamsburg getting these glasses, and my friend who's back in Chicago took one look at it, and she was like, "What are we actually doing?" And I realized that the Bushwick worm had like infested my brain, and now I'm like, "There's no hope."
Yeah, but I mean, you got to sink into it. I'm all for it. We're gonna and like I think we're like 7 episodes from you wearing like all like Heaven by Marc Jacobs and like little Mew Mew
Yeah,
glasses. I think we're close.
I'm like literally like, there's tears streaming down my face. Like, as someone who like prides himself on like doing what I do, the idea that I could be caught in heaven by Marc Jacobs. The idea that I could even afford that. If
Yeah,
you see me in heaven by Marc Jacobs, know that something nefarious has gone down.
no, that shit is some DH gate, bro. No, no, that
Yeah,
shit is not real. Speaking of
ain't no
not
way.
real, have you been following the Swatch AP debacle? Have you seen
You know what's
this?
crazy? You always tell me, "Hey, have you been following XYZ?" And it's like literally the most bizarre, random thing that I'm literally like, to be honest, I think it's literally just you and that person
Well,
in that
it's
room together.
it's pocket, but you're in New York. It's so AP watches. Are you familiar?
No.
Like it's like Alexander Piguet or whatever. It's like some French like fancy watch brand. It's the one all the rappers get. They just released a
Okay.
collab with Swatch, who makes cheap watches, and
Mhm.
they were like $300. And people were pissed off. Like, I paid 20K for my AP. Don't think if you buy a $400 AP, we're in the same club. And you know what I say? Look how it tick. Look how the diamonds dance, baby. I'll be in there throwing up my AP swatch. I don't care. I don't care if it's a bracelet. I don't care if it's not really a nice watch. The bootleg is
Yeah.
where it's at.
Yeah.
But I was saying you'd have the AP swatch of Miu Miu or the AP swatch of Heaven by Marc Jacobs.
Yeah, it would have to be. It would have to be. However, I don't know. I hope that my I'm hoping to regress a little bit in my style of choices. I'm hoping to go back to when I was in middle school and I used to wear like only leopard print pants. I feel like I
Mm.
need to go back to that.
Has the Bushwick worm gotten you into polka dots yet? Because I'm already done with polka dot revival. I'm already over.
No, I never dipped a toe in that, and I think that it's gonna keep marching along.
You got to stay.
So I think,
That's a false flag.
yeah,
Polka dot revival is a false flag. That's to get people who watch too many Instagram reels.
yeah, and I do watch a lot of Instagram reels, and that's like the paradox of my life.
Yo, the realty. I feel like I've been like fully transitioning from TikTok to IG reels. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Oh,
says about me or the world, but like I'm kind of an IG reels guy.
it gets gnarly when you start going from IG Reels
Gnarly.
to the YouTube.
No, YouTube Shorts is too nasty, bro. You can't send someone a YouTube.
Dude, it happens because I was low key like there was a time like during like January where I only watched like Instagram Reels because I deleted like my TikTok, and the transition from IG to YouTube Reels, like there was a time where I never wanted my history to ever touch the YouTube Reels, and now low key like some of it I'm like the clickbait, like the thumbnail low key really getting me. I'm like, wait, what's going on with that?
Well, it's
Yeah.
fucked up because they do the thumbnail and you think it's gonna be a video, and then it turns into like a vertical, like 1080p bullshit. And it's like,
Yeah.
one time I was really high watching like old Jack Benzinger IG or old Jack Benzinger Twitter videos re-uploaded as YouTube Reels on the TV. And
Hmm.
watching YouTube Shorts on the TV that's like next level nasty work.
Yeah. That's next level, but like that is like where we're headed.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
dark. It's kind of grim.
But like I sort of embrace it though, because it's like my eyes are less strained. It feels like more of a communal thing. Like we're all here witnessing this moment. So like maybe the YouTube Reels is what's gonna get society back on track, like back to the social contract and sort of like this sort of what's it called? Communal reality. The YouTube
Mm.
Reels. Everyone just getting on YouTube Reels creates this communal reality
That's
again.
gonna what's gonna bring us back to like a center, mainstream media. That's what's gonna bring
Yeah.
us back. You know what? I think we need to add to the social contract, and I don't know how we get it in, but
Yeah.
how do we bake in that you can't show people longer videos than 45 seconds? Like that's already pushing it, and the amount of time, like whether it's at work or I was in Chicago last week for my brother's graduation, and like a family friend was in town and they're showing me a video on their phone and it was like 5 minutes. And they're
Yeah.
sitting there and they're not pulling the phone away. They're like, no, keep watching. It gets good. I'm like, no, you don't get to show me a 5 minute video in public. Like you get
Yeah.
like 20 seconds tops. You get like a sound bite.
I
Like
think I think that that, in my opinion, occupies a different space in our society. I think what that occupies is really sort of like, are you willing to take it? It's sort of like when Duncan gets your order wrong, like, do you have the courage to tell them no, that this is wrong? Do you have the courage to go back up to that window and be like, no, you have to remake this and deal with their judgment? Like maybe in that moment, it was, the higher powers that be asking you, are you just going to take it? Are you going to bend over and take it like a good boy? Or are you going to stand up?
at the high,
And you get those moments, dude. You get those moments, dude. I remember last summer I had that moment at the Dunkin'. Remember when it was free donut day and they didn't give me the free donut and they made my medium matcha into a large? No offense. If I say I want medium from Dunkin', if you give me a large, that is literally like a hate crime. Like I don't know why you expect me to carry on a jug all day, but I'm not doing it. I paid for the medium. I'm getting the medium.
actually bugging the most I've ever seen her bug. When you didn't get your free donut on free donut day, you were
Yeah.
so angry because like you like got to the office and didn't realize that that was the day, and then everyone was like, "Oh, did you get free donut?" And Sonia was so livid, like to the point where I didn't even want to ask her to like do anything that day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause
you look
I
so Brooklyn right now. I'm actually, it's lit. It's lit in a very positive way. You look very
yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know what I like to call this period of my life is metamorphosis. And
Mm.
that is actually the topic of our podcast today is metamorphosis. I feel like
Oh,
we're in a really weird time in our life, and I think it's time to talk about it and document it.
I think metamorphosis. If we're talking about that, I actually just got this, which makes me believe I got a caricature done at the park the other day. Me and Mel. Check it. So what this tells me is that my forearms were on swole as hell.
Yeah,
A B, it tells me that the mullet, the shag in the back is coming because he put it in the drawing. That means it's
yeah,
prevalent and it's a real part of my identity. But look
mhm,
how jacked I look. I was like, oh son, I'm actually lit. Like
yeah.
so Mel posted up.
Skinny queen,
Her
skinny
her
legend.
outfit is like mad cunty in this. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like but yeah, metamorphosizing. I think we be evolving, we be going into our spiritual cocoons.
yeah. I feel like there is a moment in when you're going to that spiritual cocoon where you don't really want to go into the cocoon because you love the fresh air so much. And I'm here to tell you guys that, like, unfortunately, fortunately, you're gonna have to go into that cocoon.
Yo, get musty, get stanky, isolate yourself from the world, and develop
Yeah,
skills. Tell you that's the
yeah,
challenge. That weekly challenge just drop. Well, the flashes and stuff, but
yeah.
weekly challenge. Go into your cocoon, son.
Yeah. And that's like probably the craziest thing and the most intense thing and the most like deranged thing that we will ask you as people to do, as individuals to do. But just know that it's time. If you need someone to tell you that it's time, it's time. And I needed someone to tell me that I would want to say like a couple weeks ago, that like you are going to be in your cocoon and to deal with it, because I really was like screaming, crying, throwing up, being shoved into that cocoon.
But now you in it, and it's like, whoa, maybe I do want round turtle glasses. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I'm in there too. I'm like, maybe I get a Kangol hat. I'm getting into airbrushing tees again. Shout out airbrushes.
Yeah.
Shout out to I'm taking guitar lessons. Yep. That's what we need. We need another Blasian guitar playing man. That's what the world was
Yeah.
missing.
Can I tell you something? We really do. And
No,
I
like
mean that.
amidst this Wasian discourse that we're in, we
Yeah.
need more Blasians to pick up the guitars, pick up the instruments. We need to get out there and claim the
Get,
moment now.
get loud and get loud.
Yeah, if you have a black parent and an Asian parent, I need you to stand up right now. Think of
Mhm.
one talent you're gonna perfect in the next 8 months, and make a lot of noise about it. Irritate everyone in your personal life about it, because we need to seize this moment. This
Yeah.
is our wave to ride.
Yeah. Because the Asians took that from you, and you can't let them get away with it.
That's what I'm saying. Their proximity to the white man. Shout out. We don't got that. We're double away.
Hmm.
So I do think this is the time for Blasians to rise. I'm not sure if you've been watching the NBA playoffs at all, but Dylan Harper. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god, Dylan Harper, my Filipino king, my brother. Filipino Blasians holding it
Yeah.
down. Not a lot of us, bro, but and he's gonna listen to this. Perhaps
Yeah.
I think there's a decent chance that if we clip this and put it on like TikTok or IG Reels, that Dylan Harper might see this.
Yeah.
Should we
What
do
do you
like,
want to say to
I don't know. I was thinking we could do some sort of like summoning ritual.
him? How would you summon him?
I don't know. I could go get a candle.
Okay. All right. Okay, interesting, interesting.
Yeah.
But back to this topic of metamorphosis. I recently have been going through some changes. You know that song? Sing it, you know it?
Which one? I'm going through changes. That one?
Yeah, and there was a time where I really protested the changes because at the time I really liked the person I was, and you get comfortable in who you are. But I feel like there is like sort of like an outer um force sometimes that really does push you to change. And just know that when you feel that force, embrace it. And I've been embracing it recently, as you can tell from these glasses and this shirt, that I'm sort of just like trying new things. Speaking of trying new things, I've been getting back into stand up comedy. Hey, what's up?
Mm.
Mm. And I
Mm.
and I think that this time I think it's gonna stick. I think I'm sort of starting to see I'm starting to see the writing on the wall. You know Sam Witwicky like in Transformers 2?
Oh, don't we all?
When he's like literally my mind right now. Like now I understand what he was on because like when it starts hitting you and you start knowing it, you just have to get it on paper immediately.
Low-key
Once
underrated scene to
yeah.
reference. There's the Sam Witwicky bug out of 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was actually that was like prophecy.
That's, that's you writing down jokes about like being bisexual.
Because that's what they want to hear, man. That's what they want to hear. But
Culture.
yeah, no, I feel like there is a moment in your life. I don't know if there are going to be several moments in your life, but I'm only 24, and up until now, I've only ever had one moment where I felt like that, and this is the moment.
Yeah, bro. Well, I think, I the frontal lobe development is so real. Like,
Hmm.
and I also think that like I've been having the thought a lot that like no one's ever all the things that are long time standing sayings and stuff. Therefore, no one was ever just saying stuff. Like
Yeah,
things don't stick around because people were just saying. Like you have to do them. Like
yeah,
even like the dumb stuff. Like I was like, I don't have to clean the lint filter every time I wash my clothes. Yeah, you
yeah,
do. Yeah, you
yeah,
do. Like, and then I'm like, why are my clothes drying? It's like, oh yeah,
yeah.
like
The lint
every.
drive. For my baddies who watched Jonas when they were younger and knew that Kevin Jonas said you need to clean out the lint roller or else your dryer is going to catch on fire, they knew that.
Dude, I have a Jonas DVD, physical copy, physical
Yeah,
media, Jonas season one on
yeah.
non Blu-ray
Because
standard.
you're building a collection, you're building an archival, and it needed to be in there.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I want my life to be a museum of my experiences that shape me.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Speaking of Jonas, did you also remember like crying when you found out Nick Jonas had diabetes?
Oh my god, dude, I do remember that because my sister she was politically aligned with Joe Jonas. I was trying to get politically aligned with Joe Jonas, but then my sister was like it only can be one of us. Like there can only be one vice president. And so
Mm.
I had to get politically aligned to Nick Jonas. And so when I heard the news, it was devastating because I'm literally like my man is about to die and you get Joe Jonas, now what?
Dude, it's fucked up. I remember first off, they misled people about what diabetes was in a very
Yes.
intentional way.
Yeah.
That song, A Little Bit Longer, is so sad. And I
Yeah.
remember I was, we were youths, and my cousin got diabetes like right after. And I
Yeah.
was like, how long does he have? And they're like, he's cool. He just got to take like insulin. And
Yeah.
I was like, nah,
Mine
For real, like that shit, that should change your life. I'm like
Yeah.
7, fat as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah. No, my dad, he was diabetic at the time too, and I remember not giving a single shit about my father. You know, like you don't know what he's been through because he's young. You've already lived a life. You know, if Nick dies now, like what is his legacy? Like he's so much more life to live. We were gonna get married. We were gonna have kids. Like what happens to our kids now? They don't have a father.
Yeah, you don't have grandkids, but yeah, I'm glad you have it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Giving
Do
your
you think
dad
Nick Jonas does Ozempic because he
full
has to?
sugar. Wait, what?
Do you think Nick Jonas does Ozempic because he has to?
That'd be fire. Shout out. I
Yeah.
want to see him in a GLP-1 ad. I'm
Yeah,
not.
because he actually has diabetes, and he's like, no, this is actually for the thing that I have.
Hey guys, it's also medicine. That's if
Yeah,
I made my own GLP-1, that would be the slogan. It's
mhm,
also medicine.
yeah,
Like everyone thinks it's just this skinny drug, but it's like no, like
no,
we did this for science first. It's like that's like how they made Viagra. You know that?
yeah.
Do you know this? Heard about this? Me
Hey,
doing
go
the
ahead and tell the
stand-up
audience.
set. Me doing the worst opening five for your stand-up set. You know that's how they made Viagra. You know about this? We heard this news that everyone heard 15 years ago.
Mhm. But what's the news? Because I didn't hear it.
Oh,
Um.
it wasn't supposed to make your penis hard. It was just supposed to like help with like blood circulation. And then that
Oh.
kept happening. All the guys were like they were giving it to people who needed like blood thinners or whatever, and
Mhm.
like they were taking like, yeah, like I think it's helping my blood circulation, but like I'm getting these crazy bonus.
Yeah.
And they were like, wait a minute, what if that's what this
Wait
does?
a minute.
What if we just
Yeah.
make that the whole thing?
Yeah.
I'd be so pissed if I was that scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
my
you know what I mean? This if I was like a girl being prescribed Viagra because like I need better blood circulation.
yeah.
Like imagine the girl being like, so like, what does this do?
And your like deadbeat boyfriend just keeps taking it.
Yeah. And it's just like we're both in our 20s, like, why are you taking it? And he's like, for the thrill.
And he's like, bruh, my penis doesn't work.
Hard.
I'm addicted to sports betting. I'm addicted
Yeah.
to sports betting. My brain doesn't work right, so I use Blue Chew and Hims.
Yeah.
Oh my god, low
Or
key.
like,
That's one of the signs society's going through a metamorphosis right now. Things are
yeah.
falling apart in front of our eyes, and we're just kind
Mhm.
of pretending it's not. Like literally, the fact that okay, super poetic in Chicago, they tore down the old Chicago Tribune building, and they're putting up a giant casino. It's literally where the Chicago Tribune used to be, and it is a
Wait, in the loop?
no. Yeah. Yeah, like downtown. Like right between like the loop, Lincoln Park, West Town, like that like little open area where the Tribune used to be is now a gigantic casino. Well, in progress casino. And it's
No,
like
can I tell you something? We need to get Donald Trump out of office right now and put me in the White House. We need to we need like Mamdani, but in the U.S. government because we need shit done yesterday.
this
Because this is getting a little bit. This is now like we will feel the residuals of this in the next like 500 years.
conceptually the idea of someone having their political beliefs swayed after listening to episode 9 of the Sonia podcast and like,
Yeah.
well, low key, we do need Trump out of here. Right? I hadn't thought about it
Yeah.
that way till Sonya got mad, bro.
To be honest, I genuinely, if you do support Trump still, like you're literally just doing it for clout. And what kind of clout? The clout is literally like a fart.
Like literally, it's like you're just trying to be a kick streamer, bro. Like you're just trying to
Yeah.
be like,
Mind you, oversaturated, you're never gonna make it, man. You
no,
missed the wave.
no. And even if hantavirus does become COVID part two, don't
Mhm.
start streaming because you already lost. New
Yeah.
meta will come out.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what my favorite? No, this is kind of a sidebar, but talking about streaming and the evolution of content, I hate
Mhm.
all the Ray-Ban Meta glasses recording people.
Yeah.
Awful. I've
Yeah.
seen two that I think are the most ethical and pretty funny. Obviously, computer guy. Okay,
Yeah.
computer guy. First, little annoying that he's kind of hot. That's
Yeah.
stupid. You should be like an ugly chud if you're doing a bit like that.
Mhm.
But I guess that's why he's more comfortable doing it. But have you
Yeah.
seen Beans on Car guy? Have you seen Beans on Car?
Is he? Can I guess? Putting beans on car.
He's like putting a can of beans on top of my car and driving
Mhm.
around, and it's just like 2 minute compilations of people being beans on your car. There's beans. And just like random like old people like in the South somewhere, just like yo, you got beans on your car,
Yeah.
beans on car, and they're just
Can I
like,
tell you,
oh my god,
I think that is like, I know there's a lot of like doom and gloom about the future of society and how like like we are heading towards like a literal hellscape of our own making. However, I'm an optimist. I genuinely think that we're on the precipice of change. You
yeah,
know, like the
the kid's gonna
beans
be all right,
on
bro.
car. We have beans on car, man. Like kids are gonna see that and be like, maybe like I can literally just have beans on my car and like connect with people.
Yeah. No,
You know?
I also am an optimist about it because I'm like, kids now, it's like all this stuff that I'm like, this is crazy, this is wrong. It's like they don't know what I'm talking about of a before time. So they're
Yeah.
not just like, my life sucks. They're like, yeah, life sucks, but this is my life, you know? Like, even just like talking to my cousins who are like in college and are like addicted to sports betting and like they run their finstas and they have fun and they do all their silly online stuff. They're like, yeah,
Mhm.
shit's like weird and goofy and insane, but like we're still just like, this is all we know. Like my cousin
Yeah.
just had a kid. I'm like, oh, his kid is younger than Palantir. Like he's not
Yeah.
gonna grow up and be like, it's evil what they're doing. He's like, yeah, it's fucked up what I'm in, but like we gonna make the most of it. You know, it's like
Yeah.
they're gonna figure it out.
And also, I feel like we're at a tipping point in society where it's either going to get really good or really bad. And I just have faith in people that it's going to get really good.
Yeah,
Because, like, with all these, like, strikes happening and all these people pushing back with, like, the AI data centers, like, there's so much pushback from regular everyday people that we haven't seen it since, like, the Haymarket affair. Like, being so serious, like, it is giving the Haymarket affair. Like, things are happening really crazily and intensely. And I think that, like, I don't know, like, people shit on America and stuff like that, but like I genuinely do like hate us, but like, the will of the individual is strong here.
I'm curious to see if the will of the individual has power still. Like
Hmm.
that's my one thing because I in my hometown, like back in like Saline, Michigan, they voted 6-1 to not put up a data center
Yeah.
out there. Everyone showed out, super loud, super awesome. And then the company building the data center sued the city, and the city let it go. And now they're putting up a $16 million data center in my hometown. And it's
Yeah.
like, so it's like the people did rally, and the people were loud, and they got the votes to say no, and
But
they're
that's
just
not the end of
doing
the
it.
story though.
That is true. Cause we gonna burn that bitch down.
Exactly. Like people think that just because, you know, the legal system is so up in the air now. People like the billionaires dismantled the legal system and are acting like the legal system is what's going to protect them against the will of the people.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
a
Like
double-edged sword.
we gonna tear it down. So
Yeah.
literally, Camp Rock 2. We gonna tear it down. We gotta, we gotta. Bro, I
Yeah.
wanted to be at Camp Star so bad.
Yeah.
If I can get
I
away
will.
from it.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, well, can I say something?
Yeah.
I didn't like Mitchie. Like, how are you gonna come
Mitchie.
back from last summer lying to everyone and then being like, guys, we have to stay at the camp? And it's like you spent the entire last summer lying to my face and then still got the most eligible bachelor in the camp. Like, bro, I'm not gonna listen to you because I'm really like, I just don't even mess. I just don't like you, bro.
No, Mitchie was weak as hell. Mitchie was weak as hell. And if we can be honest, I think a lot of people realize that. And when the Demi Lovato hate train started, people were
Yeah.
eager to jump on because there was disdain for Mitchie from the jump.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that because again, Demi Lovato doesn't deserve half the hate she gets because she's like literally one of the most talented vocalists of her generation. And like retweet that, retweet that, retweet that. Me telling her stop doing pop, stop doing pop. You're a rock star, like be a rock star. But yeah, I know like Mitchie definitely does deserve this disdain. I think she got like in especially in Camp Rock too, like she got really like overbearing. And I'm literally like, girl, you barely been here. Mind you, my friend has been going to this camp for the past like 5 years, and yet they don't run anything. But you're
Yeah.
running the whole camp.
And she was mad rude about it. And like that was like her
Yeah,
whole arc in that movie is that like cause she cares so much that she's pushing people away. And I'm like, how do you even have people to push away? Didn't you just get here? Who are
exactly.
you? Who is this?
Yeah, and it's just like, dude, go make out with Joe Jonas. Like, I literally, I'm so pissed off. I'm literally like, just go get your, because he's like literally crying in the canoe. And mind you, I have next go at the canoe, and it's been 2 hours.
No, literally. Yo, hey Joe, I'm over here. I respect your journey, but we were trying to do a little late night picnic on the canoe.
Yeah, and I already auditioned for Camp Star and they didn't want me, so I'm low key just stuck here. Can we just like make some shit happen? Like, don't piss me off, and I'm already fucking mad.
Low key, that's a great like IG bio. Camp Star reject.
Yeah,
Camp Star reject. Made it to the third
yeah.
round.
Because I respected their craft. I understood what they were doing, and also Black Star, Black Lead. Okay,
That's what bro. That was kind of my whole thing. I was like, yo, they kind of got like a tough black dude who's like actually lit. I,
yeah,
I used to be like literally running around my neighborhood, chunky as fuck, sweaty as
mhm.
hell, iPod Nano in my hand. I'm giving you the fire. Da-na-da-na-da, da-na-da-na-da, da-na-da-na-da-na-da-na-da, fire. That song fucking ripped. Oh my
Yeah.
god! Like
Mind you,
their end song was better. Like that's what
yeah,
was fucked up. Is like they wanted us to feel bad for them, but it's like your song was not as tough.
mind you, the best song out of Camp Rock One was "Hasta La Vista."
Oh, yo, that is a banger. I
I'm
used
saying, dude.
to, can I be so honest? Whoever that little light skinned dude was who was on Shake It Up and singing that,
Mhm.
I was in. I remember so distinctly being in Macy's as a young plucky boy,
Mhm.
trying on blazers, and I was like, I'm gonna just wear this casually. Like
Yeah,
this is just like my look now, because
yeah,
he was so tough. He was so tough, and you know what? Shout out, bro. I think he still inspires me a little today.
yeah. Because he was so talented. He was multifaceted. He could sing, rap, dance. He was very charismatic, and it's like, and then we have to look at Mitchie. Then we turn around and look at Mitchie and Joe Jonas, and I'm literally like, so,
I'm
like,
saying,
I'm not feeling really good. There's a lot of white fragility here. There's a lot of white fragility because it's like you really want to save the camp. Why do you have to be the main singer?
no.
Maybe like let's hold auditions. Who's the best?
Mhm,
Vocally. Mind
mhm,
you, mind you, you didn't even win the final jam last year. It was someone else.
mhm,
So like,
mhm.
what are we even doing? No shade.
Now, literally not even putting our best foot forward. Like, they didn't even give a fuck. They were just like, it
Yeah,
was just pure vanity tour, pure vanity.
yeah, because she cared so much. Girl, everyone cares. And mind you, like the girl who won last year didn't lie to everyone at the camp, and she was actually a really like inspirational story about breaking away from your bullies and accepting that you have talent and you're worth something.
It's so
Uh,
it's literally like we were there. Like the, the amount of
we were like the younger campers who were 12 years old being like, I fucking hate that
yeah,
bitch.
we got to hang out with like Frankie Jonas, and he's like being a dickhead, and we're just like putting weren't they like putting like milk in people's pillows or something? They were just doing like shitty camp pranks. I was like, Frankie,
Yeah,
get out of here, dude.
yeah.
I'm
You're
not trying to
bringing down the
hang with
vibe.
you. I'm trying to shoot my shot with a girl on the keyboard,
Yeah.
being 12 and sweaty and thinking you have a shot. Yo,
But that's like being 12 though. Can I not experience fully being 12?
yeah, no, that's actually true. That's actually
Yeah.
real true. Uh, okay, we got to get off Camp Rock. This has been too much
No,
Camp
I didn't
Rock.
even know I had these opinions until we started talking about it. I'm like, wait, if we start connecting these dots, it's like actually like pretty intense.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
but yeah,
we could triple back into it and psychoanalyze that because I think it's just like yeah, like you hate people who like act like they're further ahead than they are when they didn't put the work in. It's like yeah,
yeah. No, like that's like a common theme that's been like I've been noticing recently with people. And that's why I feel like I'm a lot more like willing to chase my dreams. It's just I've seen people who've put in like half the work I have but make it so much further. And it's really based on audacity.
no,
Again, audacity.
everything's all dead. Bro, wait, look at this shit. Because everyone who's successful, it's just like someone's making millions off this. They selling the Calm app. What do you mean you have the Calm app drink? But someone was just like, I'm gonna make the Calm app into a seltzer. And they have so much money. And they don't have to go to a 9 to 5. And they don't have to
Yeah.
like report into a boss. They just like did it. And it's like, oh yeah, like I guess you do just need to have audacity.
Yeah. Cuz like fortune favors the brave, and it's like to be brave you have to be a little bit audacious. But also, fortune favors the prepared. I like to say that in tandem with fortune favors the brave, because you need to remember that you can be as brave as you want, but you need to be prepared once you get that one moment.
No, heavy on that. That's like the whole every overnight's like a one hit wonder overnight star
Overnight
usually.
success.
Yeah, overnight success came after years of hard work because you can only be in the right place at the right time if you're in a lot of places a lot of the time. It's like
Yes.
it's a true numbers game. Like, yo, like
Hmm.
if you're not doing it, they didn't just do it once and it hit. It's like they've done it a
Yeah.
ton, and this time
Yeah.
it picked up. Oh,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's kind of how this podcast feels. Because I think this episode's gonna go freaking glow. I think that Camp Rock clip is gonna make it for us. I think.
Because it's true. Because like when you start really dissecting it and just start seeing where the players are, it's low key like, wait, no, because Camp Rock 2 is an apology for Camp Rock 1, if we really think about it. Because, and also Camp Rock is really woke because two black singers are the ones that win over the white singers.
Mm, mm,
Mm. Let's
so they
really
really
think
went
on that.
talent based. They actually went talent based.
Yeah. And it's really wonderful to see. The end of Camp Rock 2 is sort of like, you know, that's what Martin Luther wanted to see. Martin Luther King. He's just like, yeah, I'm
What?
sorry. Like Martin Luther King seeing Camp Rock being like, yes, like,
Didn't think
yeah,
that was the jump we were making on that. I didn't know that was where you were sticking that that jump. Yo,
yeah. Tell me if I suck it though.
no, that's real. Maybe that could be the title of this episode. Camp Rock 2 was MLK's dream. Camp Rock 2
Yeah,
colon MLK's dream.
yeah.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Because that's merit.
That is. Uh, wait. There was something I was gonna say way back early on metamorphosis.
Yes.
Something about sticky.
Circa the first episode of H2O Just Add Water called Metamorphosis. You know, Metamorphosis is scary and it hurts, but it is the beginning of your new story.
No, Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis. The most brilliant book.
Oh, that's a bit tough.
Sometimes I wake up and I'm the bug though, and that's okay. That's part of the
Embrace
process.
it.
Sometimes you really
You
gotta
know
wake
what
up and
though?
be the bug.
I do have an opinion on this. Okay. Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis book. Okay, the main character wakes up, he's a bug. Okay. A lot of it you have to wonder, is he truly embracing being the bug?
He's not. He's running from it.
And maybe, exactly, and maybe that's it. Maybe you look a little bit uglier. Maybe something happens where you're like, dang, this is worse objectively than I was before. But maybe, I mean, we're already in the mud. We're already in the gutter. Might as well play. You know what I'm saying? Like, embrace, embrace it. Accept the good, y'all. Accept the good.
No, that is real. That is
Cause
that
what
is
else do you got?
dead. Roll in that fucking mud, bruh. Roll around.
Yeah.
Get with
Yeah.
the grubs. Can we please get with the grubs?
Hmm.
But yeah, I do think
Yeah.
you have to double down. We used to always call it eat the shit in college. You just got to eat
Hmm.
this. When things go, like, you just double down. Go into, like, as soon as you start trying to pretend it's not bad or something's like, it's like, no,
Hmm.
you have to embrace what it is and then make it cool. Like, oh yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah.
unnamed constituent of mine was going to a date and was biking and like ate shit and he was wearing white pants and just got covered in mud. And it's like,
Hmm.
all right, this sucks. But then he just leaned into it and was like, came in real funny, real hot with it. It's like, yeah, I fucked my shit up, huh? And it went great. And it went great because it's like, oh,
Yeah.
he's a real ass dude. This is a real human. He did some shitty, but it's
Yeah.
like, if you eat the shit, oh my gosh, your belly's gonna be good. It's gonna feel good.
Yeah.
Eat your veg.
Exactly. Exactly. If I could retweet something, it would be that. And you might get haters because in the Metamorphosis book, his entire family was low key hater as hell. But,
Sorry, sorry,
but,
sorry. Wait, technical difficulty. Technical difficulty. quick time out. My
Okay.
last
Well,
point.
okay. I'll make my point.
You can make
I'll
your
make my
point. I'm
point.
just gonna run away.
Okay. Making my point, bearing witness to no one here. I'm saying this alone. You might have haters, guys. You might have haters. The Bugs family, low key hater. But at the end of the day, your mind is more powerful than outside forces because your mind is what dictates what your body does. And I know I sound crazy saying this, I know I sound insane saying this, but sometimes for the people who are really in the dirt, really in the gutter, you need to hear this because you need to get out of there. If you're waiting for someone to tell you to get out of there now. And the way to do it, I know it sucks, I know it's hard. You got to change your mind, dude. You got to change your mind, you know? Cuz you're a bug, okay? I've been a bug too, man. I've been a bug too. But if you can truly like embrace your bug life, hey, that was a really successful Pixar movie.
I heard all of that, and I would like to co-sign it. And if I could retweet something, it would be that.
Yeah.
If I could retweet a
Yeah.
Twitter premium tweet that had many more words than the character limit, it would be that tweet.
Mhm. Yeah. Because it's Emily Blunt being like, oh, if you hate your job, just quit. Hey, bro, not all of us can just do that.
Mm,
Not all of us can do that.
literally, bruh. That's why you got to roll up that Emily Blunt, smoke it with
Hmm.
multiple brown people, Asians, Indians, your homies, the black folks, the queer folks, and y'all gonna make it. Y'all gonna make it, bruh.
I don't make it.
Remember,
Because,
if you change your mind, you'll be right on time. Baby, I'm still free. Take a chance on
yeah.
me.
Um, yes. Yes. And so if any of you guys saw that Emily Blunt interview and are like, dude, that's like the shittiest advice ever, y'all got to hear this because it's meant for you. Your job is the bug. Hey, get up and dance, dude. Shut up and dance with me, you know?
So,
I don't even know, dude. Like, it's someone needs to hear this now. Like, I'm just hoping that I don't know if y'all are hearing me. Go ahead and like,
I think this will change something for someone. I think someone will feel
yeah,
an emotional draw to that.
yeah. Because being honest, I should have like, if this podcast existed like 6 months ago, I would genuinely have made it through better than what I did with what I had in the past.
Mm.
However, I understand why these words weren't here is because I didn't have that nasty experience to be able to create these words that may be able to help someone in the future.
And your brain's
That's yeah. And that's why we need to invest in the youth.
we do. The kids will be our future. Or the kids will be
The ending of this podcast is literally just like us with the tinfoil hats being like, we need a yeah.
like literally
Sorry guys.
literally us trying to spiritually connect to ourselves 6 months ago and mentally send back these messages. Like, please hear this.
No, it's literally like Interstellar, but backwards. I didn't, like I don't really understand that movie, but like I hope like this could be Interstellar, like backwards, being like,
Oh, and I hate
hear
to
this.
say it, interstellar, midterstellar, little mid, little bit mid.
Hey, can I tell you something? I've never seen Interstellar.
It's fine. It's kind of like it's just like the next generation's like Godfather. And again, no hate, no shade to the Godfather. Great trilogy, good solid films, but
Yeah.
it's
Hmm.
not. I think it's like it's not all that. It's not. People are like, this is the best thing ever. It's the best story
Yeah.
ever. It's just like a
Yeah.
minorly non-linear story, but it's pretty linear. Um, I
You
think
know,
the characters are
you
flat.
know a movie I really like?
Eh,
Oh,
eh.
um, Hail Mary. You seen that?
Project Hail Mary? No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love it. It's a really fun movie, and it's just like, dude, like society needs it right now. Society needs this movie right now. I remember watching it, and I remember leaving the theater with my friend, and I was just like, dude, I want to hold your hand so bad right now because we're here together. You know? You ever
Did
watch
you
a
hold
movie
their
that
hand?
makes you just want to hold?
Did
Wait,
you hold
what?
their hand?
I don't think I did. I don't know. Like, it's a regret I have. It's a regret I have.
Oh,
Guys, when you feel it, do it.
you should. I watched a movie that made me feel beautiful things the other day. Tom Popo. Are you familiar with
Cool.
such? It's on HBO Max right now.
No.
It's really good.
Oh.
It's it's like a modern take on like a western. Well, modern for the time. It came out in like the mid '80s. I think it's from Hong
Mhm.
Kong. It's about like
Oh.
this like woman like opening a ramen shop, but it's like literally like a cowboy western, but they take
Mhm.
like those tropes and that style of storytelling, and then they tell the story of like this woman opening the shop, but also just like snapshots of life through the lens of
Mhm.
food and how like we
Yeah.
interact with food, and it
Yeah.
rocks. It rocks so hard. Like you gotta.
Mhm.
And that was a movie that made me want to hold hands with my girlfriend, and I did. And it was like, oh,
Wow.
I mean, now
Because
we're
you
holding.
had the courage.
I think it's important. I think movies should be a joint experience. You should hold hands.
Mhm.
You should be embracing during most films.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't agree with that because sometimes when I watch a really good film, I start sweating really hard and start shaking because I feel my body being transformed by the movie. So like maybe it's like an after thing because I remember watching Hail Mary and like I broke out into like hot like cold sweats and I started shaking because I was literally like, "Oh my god." Like it was like the message of the movie was entering my body and I'm like, "Oh, like the Holy Spirit was entering me." Yeah. So like
You,
maybe afterwards, it might be an afterwards thing.
you're like white women who work in like project management watching Barbie. Ah,
Yeah.
I can feel it. I can feel it. Ah. Oh my
And
god.
you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, good for them. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of feeling intense feelings at a movie theater, seeing Challengers in theaters. Whoa.
Mhm.
Hashtag sweaty musty theater. Hashtag everybody go shower right now. You fucking pervert.
Yeah.
It was
Mhm.
that's how you know. I was like, this is like a perverted room because it's hot in here. Like it's not like one person. It's
Yeah.
like the masses are getting warm right now, and I'm like, y'all need to
Yeah.
shower. Everybody shower. Everybody, let's wash these seats. I hope they didn't show this in the same theater earlier because I don't want to sit where someone else watched this because y'all are freaked out in here.
Yeah. But you know what? That's the point.
That is the point, and it was a great movie, and it was freaky and awesome.
Yeah.
But that's one that was I am a big fan of communal feelings. I think that's why
Yeah.
I
And that was
like
communal.
sports so much. Like,
Hmm.
and we mentioned it over text briefly, but the Pistons loss, heartbreaking. I was in
Hmm.
shambles. I watched the second half on mute, just sat in pure silence watching it go down. Stopped watching with about
Hmm.
6 minutes left. But even losing,
Hmm.
like going to a in Chicago, we'd go to Duffy's or like Fat Pour, which were like Michigan sports bars, like for the Michigan teams. And
Hmm.
like when you lose and you're in a room full of like 200 other people who really wanted that team to win, it's kind of a
Hmm.
beautiful thing where it's like, wow, like even though the energy got sucked out of here, it's like we're collectively experiencing this. And that's
Yeah.
super lit. That's what Netflix stole from us. And
Yeah.
we need to put it back.
I think we are getting it back. I really do think we are getting it back. Gen Z is going to the movie theater and and people are playing more than 45-second videos on their phone and telling you to look at it.
Yeah, yeah, they put, but
Aaron?
you know what? I'm all for that, but it make it good. Just make sure it's a good one. Like people would just be showing me bullshit. Like the one I was referring to was like an AI Lego Hamilton esque musical about Trump sucking, and it was just like I'm like
Yeah.
this is unfortunately liberal slop. Like I hate that we're
Yeah.
pumping this out on our side. You know, let's let them make the AI bullshit and the MAGA
Yeah.
Drake chains. Let's let them do that. This is some liberal
Oh my
bullshit.
God. Yeah. We hate AI. We hate AI.
We
Okay,
hate
going
it.
into my next story. We
Eh?
hate it so much. My next story. Do you remember our mutual boss who would just show us videos of the AI gorilla?
I do recall our
Yeah.
mutual boss who would do
Yeah.
set activities.
Yeah. Memory is a weird thing, guys. Memory is a weird thing.
Memories, smells of the past. We already did smells of the past, but I'm still big on that. I was getting a lot of that in
Yeah.
Chicago. I was just walking around sniffing,
Yeah.
nostrils open as hell, and I was like, wow,
Did you
it
cry?
does smell like Logan Square out here. And I was getting a little weepy. I was like, man,
Yeah.
like I used to be just running around these streets, bro. Like, mind you, this is 7 months ago. It's not like this is like like this is like really recent. This is like this time last year I was in the thick of that. Um,
Yeah, but I feel like that's even worse because it's like it changes so fast. I'm going to Chicago next week, and I already don't want to leave.
leave
I
Chicago
just
or leave New
I
York?
love it there.
Oh,
I don't want to leave
you want to hunker down.
Chicago.
You want to hunker down. Chicago's kind
Yeah,
of
dude, I miss the beef. I
it's
want to
the
beef.
best. It's the best place for people. Like if you're really just like a person, you can live in Chicago and have like the time of your life. Like it's not
Yeah,
as Instagrammable as other cities, but it's like cool. Like if you want to actually just live and experience things, like yeah, goaded.
yeah. It is such a like welcoming place. It feels, I don't know, it feels like utopia. I'm sorry.
It's the
It
closest
is.
we got to it, and they're gonna fuck it up
Yeah.
if they lose the Bears to fucking Indiana. Oh, oh,
No.
that's gonna be
They're
great.
not. You know why? Because I'm going to be standing there. I'm going to be standing there on the border.
I'm literally gonna human barricade and be like, we're not doing
Yeah. Guys, Sonia Honors, we're going to be barricading. If they move the Bears to Indiana, they're not going to get
it.
away with this, and we will be the change we want to see in the world.
That's gonna be our first like activation with our fans. It's gonna be the Sonia Roncast school walkout for Bears relocation. That's
Yeah.
if you're in school, if you're in work, whatever it is, walk out of what you're doing, stand in
Mhm.
protest, kneel in front of a building, and yeah, chain yourself to it. Don't let people in or out.
Yeah. Any building.
Any building, because we know many of you aren't in Chicago. So I just don't let people in and out of a building and tell them it's about the
Yeah.
Bears, and they'll know.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm, mm.
Anyways,
Is it that
let's do
time?
our Rex.
Yeah, yeah. It's getting to that moment. Oh, um, wait. I have to peruse my phone because I want to make sure I have a good rack.
Phone time, phone time. Well, I already have a recommendation.
Oh, hit it, hit
I
it.
feel like this I feel like this entire podcast has been me screaming at you guys recommendations of how to change your life. So this is like a little bit of a different recommendation because you guys have been inundated so much with my brain. So this recommendation is actually the Trader Joe's squeezable strawberry yogurt,
Mmm.
the yogurt tubes.
Like a
I was
go-gurt
so
like
surprised.
object.
Wait, what?
Like a go-gurt like object. Like it's like a.
Yes, a yogurt like object, but from Trader Joe's. That yogurt tastes so good. Like it literally tastes so good, and it tastes better than the Yoplait version of it, like the actual legitimate version. And it like I've already been through like almost a whole box already, and I got it like 2 days ago.
Shit. Shit,
Yeah,
y'all. Yeah.
yeah. So like y'all like go ahead and blow up the Trader Joe's. Like take every single box you can find, um, because it's really good. Help your gut health. That's a probiotic.
Yeah, low-key yogurt is really important for your body. Y'all
Yeah,
go
guys.
eat that yogurt. I
Yeah.
got double racks. First one, just kind of because what you said reminded me. Pizookie Tuesdays at BJ Brew House. Go get you a Pizookie for $5. Did
Mhm.
that last week, and it was awesome. And I got a Biscoff Pizookie. It was delicious. But my real rack is Blue Angel Sparkling Silver 2, the album by Quiet Light. I've been listening to it so much. It's really good. That was like when I first got to Chicago, I just like took the train like everywhere, like literally like
Mhm.
took the blue line from the airport into the city, went to the red line and just like rode it up to like Lincoln Park uptown, like just took
Mhm.
it up, took it back down, like just to like sit around. I just sat around, I listened to that. And then I
Mhm.
listened to what's the Dorothy Ashby album? White cover. Um
You know, Aaron, I really do like when you make references and you think that I'm cultured enough to know what it is. It makes me feel good. I'm like, yeah, thanks for
you're,
thinking that I know that.
you're a cultured individual, cultured adjacent at least. Dorothy's Harp by Dorothy Ashby is the other one. And just listening to
Mhm.
those, riding around on the train, super sunny day. It was really pretty. Had my
Mhm.
performative wired headphones on, and it was really nice.
Oh wow, love that.
Yeah.
And do you feel happier?
I do feel happier. Going back to Chicago made me so happy. Everyone in the world needs to go to Chicago for the summer at least one time.
Yeah.
And lay out at the beach. Go to Montrose Beach. Don't go to the
Hmm.
concrete beach. Go to Montrose. It's way better.
Hmm.
Buy the popsicles from the dude walking around. Bring cash.
Bring
Uh,
cash.
yeah, bring cash and have yourself a time.
Yeah. It is such a time.
All right. Well, that's another lovely episode. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We're about to be not underground anymore. Huh? Huh?
So getting mulliganing's good because we're gonna start taking count of the day ones.
Yeah. And like literally it's like we're gonna give people a window from like episodes 10 to like 15 to consider yourself like a day 1.5. If you're here now, you're a day one. If you get here
Your
between
day
10 and 15, you're at 1.5. Everyone else, we're gonna be calling people out. In the
one.
comments, people in the Discord, people on our Reddit talking about I've been there. We know who's there. We have a
Yeah.
countable number of listeners right now.
Low key, we are getting very close to day 2.
Yeah.
So be privy to that.
Yeah. Just know. And that's why I say I think it's fair to give people a brief chance once the clips are coming, once the IG reels are coming,
Mhm.
once we're real public with it, you'll
Yeah.
have a minute. It's not gonna be long. You have a couple episodes. I think realistically, you'll have from episodes 10 to 13 to call yourself a day one. And then
Yeah.
it's and then you're day two. And that's okay.
Yeah.
We love day twos, but you're not a day one, son.
You're not a day one. You don't get that special discount code for a Patreon. Like,
No,
I'm
truly.
sorry.
No
Yeah.
discount code to the Patreon, no invite to our live sets. Um,
Yeah.
when we're playing literally Wrigley Park, Wrigleyville Stadium, you guys aren't gonna be able to come to that. That's okay.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have a special section for the day ones, and it's gonna be like the T-Mobile tent at Coachella, where you get
Yeah.
Wi-Fi and snacks and influencers. But instead of
Yeah.
influencers, it's just like the 12 people who listen to our podcast first.
And then us. And then us.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a
Yeah.
meet and greet. We're gonna hang out.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right. Love you guys. Bye.